Up in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, there sits vacant a series of houses called the Elkmont community. It's embroiled in a debate as to whether these vacation houses of the once affluent East Tennesseans are historic and should they be saved, or should they meet the same fate as most structures in the park and be allowed to suffer demolition by neglect. 9 million visitors a year pass through the park, most without ever having any knowledge of Elkmont. It seems to me that the country's most visited park would find value in the community that was the catalyst for vacationing there. I recently visited a town of similar circumstance, Beaufort, South Carolina. In Beaufort, the vacation homes of the wealthy plantation owners are wonderfully preserved. The houses are older, but the idea is the same. These vacant buildings were once part of the Appalachian Club vacation community. This community grew up adjacent to the former logging town of Elkmont when the Little River Lumber Company sold land to individuals to create a private social club. What began as a gentleman's hunting club soon developed as a place for affluent Knoxville families to escape oppressive urban summers. The present-day campground exists where the original town was located. When the state of Tennessee and North Carolina were acquiring property for the creation of Great Smoky Mountains National Park in the 1920s and 30s, most farms and homes of the mountain people were purchased outright, and residents were required to vacate upon transfer of property. Clubtown residents were able to negotiate lesser payments in exchange for lifetime leases on these properties. Leases for all but two expired in 1992, with the last two ending in 2001. The park's 1982 General Management Plan calls for all structures to be removed upon expiration of leases and the area to be returned to a natural state. In 1994, Elkmont was listed on the National Register of Historic Places as a historic district, affording the district special status. The park is currently conducting an environmental impact statement to determine the future management of this district. Elkmont consisted of 74 abandoned buildings located within the Great Smoky Mountains National Park in Tennessee.